According to Grimm, he said that there are over 100 other people in the same position as us. And I'm imagining how we'll meet all of those people. I don't know much about this destiny of ours, but this is only the beginning of something extraordinary.
It's been a long time since all three of you moved on. First it was Mom and Dad, and then you, sis. I never was chosen by Mom and Dad to be their shining star, but you gave that role to me at your last moments. I'm glad you had a lot of confidence in me, sis. But am I really going to be the true successor? There must have been a reason why they chose you over me.
I've ran away from you too much. All we have left is each other, but now we can fulfill those dreams of ours. We've lost our loved ones, but we haven't lost each other. The most important thing here is that we haven't lost ourselves.
If you want to learn more about a friend, I think they should eventually open up to you after talking for a while. Look at Onion and I, rocking it out as usual.
You could say that again. I've only been around this place for a short time, so I've yet to really form an opinion about these human traditions of yours. Apparently, one of the most sensitive parts of a human being is their heart. I don't know a thing about heartbreak, or what's meant by breaking someone's heart. Or is it another one of those rituals you humans have? Wowee, this is complicated. So it isn't physical injury, huh? Then what is it? I want to know what I can do to help someone like you. I was told by someone to fulfill one vital mission, and I'm going to make sure that mission is a success.
You know, Onion, we could keep our eyes peeled for anything suspicious. If we do that, then we get into something real big here.
Finding the other stars of destiny was an oath that my sister took on before my father did. She was gathering them together for a movement of some kind. My father said that this movement was for this cycle of stars to finish. I like to think that Lilith was gathering them together for them to live their lives until the very end. The cycle would break, and Atlas's army would take a hold of those stars. Are you upset about this?
Well, you saw the incredible things Lilith did for her people. With the star handed down to her by her own mom, she made sure that everyone around her was surrounded by peace and love. No one ever shed a tear, and if anything, the smallest tear would be one of joy. My point is, there is a time in our lives when we're ready to soar away to new places. There are people who doubt us, but there is another Shara that believes in what we can do. Before we see Atlas, I want to be seen for who I really am.
Lilith taught me how to see the potential within anyone, despite having known them with little to no knowledge whatsoever. People like us, as heroically marked as we are now, have a chance to fulfill our destiny. It was a tragic series of events that none of us were prepared for. We did everything we could to fight them, but all hope was fading. I still experienced flashbacks throughout the days on this island. Everyone was doing their best to fend off those monsters, but they were overrunning the entire facility. We had to get everyone away. Many were hurt that day, but it was thanks to Lilith that we survived it all.
There's one thing that you say every night before you go to sleep that we never get to answer back to. I mean it as much as Dallas has wanted to say it for ages, but I think his way of saying it is on a higher scale than most people.
You're really thinking of losing your comrades now? For crying out loud, you're losing people you love. These are people who have been searching for acceptance all their lives, and the moment they're in your arms, they're torn away from you. You've got something in you that makes no mistake. I like the way you think, but do ourselves both a favor, huh? Don't ever let go of something you've worked hard for so easily. These moments we share with friends, they are a part of us. Don't lose yourself like I did.
Okay, hold on a second there. Finding happiness is one thing, but keep in mind, there are some people out there who have lost track of where it is to begin with. We find ourselves following others around too much to the point where we forget where they're taking us. To be perfectly honest, if we're going to find happiness together, then don't lose sight of the people you love and care for. It sucks knowing that there are lives out there, lost in darkness, struggling with their own misery. Loss is an enemy that we'll find ourselves fighting with forever.
If you really wanted to make the world a better place, then do not abide by your wishes alone, but observe the wishes of those around you. It doesn't just take a leader, nor a god to do that. A living being should already have that mindset. We cannot appease everyone's desires, but if we start living on the same grounds, and look towards the same future together, then maybe we wouldn't have these wars. Individuals walking their own path, but striving to have peace united. That is our ideal world.